Commitment and dedication to a cause is fuel to accomplish your goals, no matter what it is. However, it can be hard to follow through and stick with your plan. I used to be someone that found it hard to stay committed and dedicated to the things I set out to do, but after trying and failing, I have learned how to keep my dedication and show commitment to my goals through two simple pieces of leather. A quote that describes this is from Usher, which says, "Success is about dedication. You may not be where you want to be or do what you want to do when you're on the journey, but you've got to be willing to have a vision and foresight that leads you to an incredible end." My name is Ryan Lay, and today I'll be discussing my gym wrist straps, how I use them in the gym culture, and how they have positively influenced my mindset. Within the gym community, wrist straps are one of the most prominent accessories that the average gym goer carries. It is a versatile piece of equipment that not only helps you with your health, but your strength and mindset. It is not necessary to perform and grow at the gym, but I believe it plays a large factor in being more efficient. There are many types of gym straps that helps with different exercises, but I believe that wrist straps provide the most benefit and are the easiest to use. According to an article from Gym Reapers, a fitness brand, called 3 Wrist Strap Benefits for Lifting by Ron Pylock, and uploaded on April 7, 2023, wrist straps are worn to increase stability of your wrist. In this speech, I will share with you the history of the wrist straps in the gym culture, how I identify with the wrist straps, and how the straps are used within the lifting culture. To start, let's take a look at the history of wrist straps in the gym culture. According to the website article, The History of Weightlifting Straps, published on December 20th, 2017 by Connor Heffernan, wrist straps are patented in 1901 by a Russian citizen living in New York. Interestingly enough, the original design of this equipment was for manual workers, not lifters, and they were built to support the wrists. It was in the 1940s that wrist straps began to become popular within the lifting culture, set up forth by Bob Peoples. As he was lifting heavier and heavier, he played with the idea of using straps to increase the weight of his lifts. In the 1950s, magazines began suggesting the idea of using lifting straps for those struggling with heavy weights in order to improve performance and maintain body health and posture. They help stabilize the bones and the muscles by decreasing the amount of force exerted. Initially, most straps were made of rudimentary metal and leather contraptions that wrapped around one's wrist but weren't necessarily comfortable. Today, most lifting straps are made of leather or cotton and are very convenient to use and carry. For example, this one can be rolled up into a small ball that you can pack into your backpack or your pockets. There are many adjustments that have been made since the original invention that improve the ergonomics of the wrist straps. These adjustments make the wrist straps safer to use and allow more tension to dissipate. Wrist straps are now super adjustable and fit easily around any thumb size and can wrap around any wrist size. They allow for more weight to be lifted and help minimize bending and stress on tendons. These straps are a vital part to the lifting culture as they are easily applicable, allow for a higher weight capacity, and provide much needed support and stability to allow one to be healthier. Next, I will identify what wrist straps mean to me personally and how they connect me to the gym culture while improving my dedication to lifting. Throughout high school, I would lift occasionally but was never very consistent. Once I started taking lifting more seriously, I encountered some wrist problems as I started lifting heavier and heavier. As a result, I started to slack more and became less consistent. Why would I want to continue going if I wasn't getting stronger and I was becoming more prone to injury? However, this question was answered one day when I was lifting with my cousin and he showed me his wrist straps and I tried them out. I strapped them on tight and immediately felt the support. As I benched my next set, I was able to do more reps and I didn't feel the strain on my wrists after. I was awestruck and soon bought my own set of wrist straps. Now that the fear of injuring my wrist was diminished, I was rejuvenated and regained my dedication to the gym. The straps brought back my commitment to the gym, and now that I had purchased something that was actively benefiting me and improving my performance, I was more motivated and genuinely looked forward to going to the gym to see how much better I could do. Now every time I set a new personal record in the gym, I can count on my wrist straps to always have my back. I now know that I have taken better care of myself and I have seen the progress firsthand. I will now demonstrate how wrist straps are used within the lifting culture. Wrist straps look like any other strap-like piece of leather, and they aren't much else besides a long piece of fabric with a thumb loop. This thumb loop goes around your thumb, and then you can wrap it tightly or loosely, however you see fit. They can come in many different types of materials, such as leather, cotton, polyester, or nylon, and can have different patterns and Velcro systems. Once you adjust it, you tighten it with the Velcro, and you can wrap it tight for maximum stability of your wrist. It is completely customizable and adjustable to the wearer's liking. Normally you want it tight enough to feel the pressure, but not tight to where it starts to cut off your circulation. Once this is done, you can properly begin your lift and even expect some more reps or the ability to do a higher weight. Wrist straps are versatile and can be used on many different types of lifts, such as the bench press, deadlifts, and more. In this speech today, I have gone over how wrist straps are imbued within the gym culture, how I personally identify with the wrist straps, and how they are properly used within the lifting culture. Wrist straps are an incredible piece of equipment that may seem simple at first glance, but ultimately prove to be extremely useful when fully utilized. The wrist straps allowed me to regain the commitment and dedication that I had while helping me overcome my fear of injury, and I highly recommend everyone to get something simple that keeps you going and inspires you. Thank you.